Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Tottenham have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's...
Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He's got two! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing is crisp and sharp. Semenyo tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Lofted in. Thuram tries to clear. Played with finesse. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And they're not going to make any further progress now. This might spell danger. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Caceres. And it's Maldini. That's Thuram. Beckenbauer. Pele. Pele tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff. Look at the space here. Now, can they get him away? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. And this is Pele! And this is Ibrahimovic. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And this is Cruyff. Raphael Varane. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Benfica looking to pass their way through. And this is Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Zico.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Some good work on the right flank here. Beckenbauer. Goes looking wide. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot could be on. Spread it left. Tries to cross. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Lee Kang in. Rummenigge. He's got away. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Pelé. Neatly clipped into space.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Benfica have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Lee Kang-in. Number 42,
here we go again.
Semenyo.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial
Number
difference.
6, Rafinha. Number 13, Son Heung-min.
Cruyff. And this is Hullet. He's through. It's one-on-one. Real chance. Oh, it's hit the post. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Looking for the run. Crossed in again. And a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Hullet.
Oh, really well played.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Zico. He is through here. Rummenigge! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rises! Now, who's going to be first to this? Takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Tottenham are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Hullet. Hullet. Oh, it's come loose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tottenham have got it back, and they'll have another go. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cruyff driving forward, and Cruyff! Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
This is their
15,
second corner of the game.
Cantona. Number 3, Varane. Number 11, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 32, Vieri. Number 5, Howson. Number 7, Ruben Diaz. Substitution
Terrific
taking
header!
place.
Has another go! Oh, taken with style! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Vieira. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, well measured. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Decent chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
3-0, oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon.
It's loose now, and oh, what has happened here? Corner given.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Right card! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Davids. He's going for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Hullet, Beckenbauer, and it's Cruyff. And it's Hullet. Pele, there he goes, motoring forward. And the shot's on, and the shot! Goal! Benfica! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that was vital. And that's gone loose. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Solot looking to run onto it. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. And this is Pele! Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Davids. Now it's Solot. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time. That pass isn't the best. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Solot is onto this, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Hullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Thuram. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, sweet feet. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Neymar. Pull it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Cruyff. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Messi. That's gone for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rivaldo. Now it's Sorloth. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cross to the back post.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Carlos crosses it, chance! He scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Benfica take the lead. And it's Messi. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he gets rid in a hurry. Roberto Carlos played it early. Neymar. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Benfica are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Searching passes played there. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Xavi. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Davids. Xavi. Tries to pass it through. And he cuts out the supply. Hullet has found the net here, of course. And here's Sorloth. Now it's Rivaldo. It's a promising position. And here's Rivaldo. In towards the back stick. Throw in.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14, Ibrahimovic. Número 21.
And he shoots! He's scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bullet has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Now that was quite some save.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
So, third corner of the game. Maldini getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
There's the shot! Goal! Benfica! Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Roberto Baggio. He is through here. That's a good run down the left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
David Villa.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ronaldinho, looking to play him in. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Benfica take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now, he's got space here. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Benfica grab a 3-goal lead. Shot a goal! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Benfica are having a ball here. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard. Shifted upfield. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Benfica can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the hero in this game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strength.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Roberto Carlos gets into a good... And the finish! Superb from Pelé!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Crosses it in. And the shot! They've scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Here's the header! Harmlessly behind. He is through here. Benfica are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Benfica finding their passes. Pelé goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pelé is offering a right smile there.
Benfica with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pullet, he's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Crosses it in, big header! It's bounced back off the post. Great defending, strong and determined. Ibrahimovic touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Neymar. Maldini. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Some really good ball movement. Caught offside that time. Now he's off and running. And it's Gullit. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, this looks sharp. Davids. Pelé. Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff. Davids. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a look and place it forward. Cruyff. That is good strength. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. So, third corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And just like that, he hits 50. Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Dembele. Now this could be a chance. Great vision. Del Piero. He's found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Del Piero, looking here to chip it through. And Messi! Messi! Genius!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So, a breakthrough already. Pull it. Pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Thuram goes direct. First quarter of an hour gone. Benfica are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Cruyff. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's come loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neymar. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pelé. And he's in on goal. And this is Roberto Carlos. And we have our very first corner. Del Piero gets rid without sophistication. Looking to play him in. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Seedorf. Nice control. Del Piero. He could be in here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vieira. That is ended up in no man's land. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. And here's Del Piero. Vitinha. He has found the way through. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Benfica have the chance to go the other way.
Benfica truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And this is Neymar. Neymar. And that has been knocked clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neymar. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Pull it. Look at the space here. Roberto Carlos delivered in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Del Piero. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's surging through, and a shot! Bergomi. Searching pass he's played there. Hullet dominates aerially so often. And it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Benfica still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's Maldini.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Dembele. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Messi. It's a searching pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! Pull it. Quality ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's away! It's Pele! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Benfica really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 4. Neymar. Número 21. Número 13. Número 11. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini goes back to front.
Número 6. Hazard. Número 7.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Joelinton does really well to win the ball there. No, that was never going to make it. And it's played forward. And it's Seedorf. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Benfica are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Pull it. Seedorf. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Ronaldinho.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again, and a great chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckenbauer. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, can he get onto this? Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Hazard. Seedorf. There's the header! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Hazard. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Benfica really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's through, it's one-on-one! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Joelinton. Thuram gets a foot in here. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Hazard. Can he get it through? And he's onside! And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter, and he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got a very good eye for a killer long ball, so don't be surprised if you see him launch a few counter-attacks.
Goes for a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar. Busquets kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar. Gattuso is there, and he can get that clear. Vinicius Junior. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ibrahimovic. And a chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Pele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Hullet. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Hullet. And he welcomes it in. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. Hullet. He's had it taken off him. And it's Hullet. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Thuram. And it's Hullet. Turns back here, probably the best option. Beckenbauer. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Neymar. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Benfica find a position of real strength now. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Quality ball. And that's a good... He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos hangs one in. Gattuso, there's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Corner number 2 then. Cruyff plays it short. Real chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this is a great position. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Big header! And he hits the net! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. A header! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's a throw-in. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Neymar. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. Now can he find a finish? Oh, there's a probing ball. There is the half-time whistle. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Benfica are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Good running, strong and purposeful. He could be in here. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Pele, and this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that is a good ball. Can he finish? Gattuso. It's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14, Ibrahimovic. Número 4.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
He's having a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. Beckenbauer. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Ibrahimovic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Benfica have the chance to go the other way. That's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Baggio picks it up out wide. He's got away. And this is Ronaldinho. He gets big. They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's had a hit! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
And he's managed to get free. Terrific header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous! Borderline crazy!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Benfica get their fourth corner. Ronaldinho goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now the ball's gone astray. He has found the way through. Vinicius, he's got tall. He's scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's Dembele. Passing is Ibrahimovic! Brought out the best in the keeper. So, third corner of the game. There's the shot! Azar. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, a breakthrough already. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gullit. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Benfica are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Looking to play him in. Oh, not quite. Gullit. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gullit. Pele. That has been slung wide. Just eases him off the ball. Maldini cuts it out. Great vision. Gullit. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. Gullit. Best, very much a man of this moment. Now that's well seen too. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Picks out chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer. Now it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. He rises! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gullit. Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it. He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Benfica have themselves a chance from the spot. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Totti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Gullit spots it and intercepts. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And pull it! Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. Pele! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Threads one in. And that is expertly dealt with.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar, no way through. Totti. Xavi Alonso. And it's Nedved. Nedved. Beckenbauer. Cruyff. Pele. Now Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Thuram. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now Neymar. Neymar goes pelting down that left-hand side. Gullit. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Luis Suarez. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Can he finish? It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Benfica go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase.
He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos finds himself offside. And the first half is done. Benfica come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Benfica are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. There's the start of the second half. Beckenbauer. Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zanetti. Always on the lookout for any signs of danger. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. And it's Chiellini. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Shot could be on. Cruyff. Quality ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14.
Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Neymar.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Roberto Baggio deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Totti. Well read, nice interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Zanetti. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
It's Seedorf. Ronaldinho. Nedved. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And this is Ronaldo. Delivers the ball.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Totti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ambitious ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Luis Suarez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played into space out wide. Tries a shot! They've scored! And the comeback is complete! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Benfica really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Maldini. And it's Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Roberto Baggio. And this is Ronaldo. Brilliantly cut out. Benfica must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Beckenbauer. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Seedorf climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Costa Curta. And it's Hazard. Seedorf. Roberto Baggio. Vieira is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Cleared away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ronaldinho quietly revving up.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus is there to clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Beckenbauer. 4 added minutes on the board. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Thinks about the shot. And that was very necessary. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nedved wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ibrahimovic! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's definitely not his best. Now he's off and running. Maldini calmly anticipates. And here's Vieri. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Benfica are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Played back into the centre. Pele. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bullet. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. That has been cut short. Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played into space out wide. And that's been won straight back. Cruyff. He's chosen to go back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's surging through. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Inter are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieri's cross. Long ball upfield. Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Pele. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. And it's Hullet. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. And that has left him in a heap. He's a sharp little ball here.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
A heavy challenge. And this is Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. Neymar. Great chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So we're into the second 45.
Benfica have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Inter Milan take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Hullet did incur the wrath of the referee and deserved himself a booking in the process. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Rummenigge. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Probing pass. Rummenigge. He's in plenty of space here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that's a little loose. Benfica needing a change of fortune here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pele. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14, Ibrahimovic. Número 21, número 11, número 13, número 4, Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Número 22, Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 7.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Benfica really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge. It's played through for him. And this is Pele! Oh, what has happened? It shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Can he finish? No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's been cut out, well played. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Beckenbauer, Benfica looking to pass their way through. That's tidy. Ronaldinho. And he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Picked out brilliantly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicked it back promptly. Ronaldinho. And it's Baggio. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Inter Milan are down to 10 men.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that has been knocked clear. Played into space. And that pass isn't the best. Maldini.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Hazard. Crunching tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he was quick to react. Beckenbauer. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Danger averted for now. Hops for safety. Shot, surely! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. Oh, such a clever touch. Nice interception, well timed. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gives it back. Passes short and sharp. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Romario. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that looks a decent ball. Veron.
Ajax clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Pull it. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, well played. Zanetti. Pele chasing after it. It's played through for him. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Veron. Chouameni. And it's Hullet. Now it's Romario. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Now it's Veron. He slings it in. Tries to get it clear. Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's Thuram. Roberto Carlos.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he latch on to this? Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's gone looking for safety. It's a good run down the right. Played in. It's a mighty effort! Now Seedorf. Romario. Chouameni. Ajax finding their passes. Gullit. Beckenbauer. Gullit picks it up out wide. That is a great pick out. Gullit. Beckenbauer. And it's Cruyff. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Benfica, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Romario. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's on it, can he get away? Gullit. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Gullit. Here's Chouameni. Baron. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Beckenbauer. Maldini. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar. Chouameni. Baron. Now it's Romario.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Oh, he's been caught napping. Romario with a definite foul there. Benfica are still that goal to the good. Now it's Romario. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Baron. Cruyff. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Ajax with the corner, they're first. Gullit is there, and he can get that clear.
The attendance for this match was 51,577.
Baron. Cruyff.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's away, and Cruyff! Oh, taken with style! Ajax are level! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
65 minutes is number 19, Johan Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Substitution.
Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Seedorf, Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Veron, and now the breakaway. Dink through, and that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Seedorf. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Knocks it into space, and he's worked it through. Cruyff is the guilty party there.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 22, Seedorf. Number 9, Veron. Number 20,
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
on the field.
And it's Bellingham.
Number 21.
Might want to be careful there.
Number 17.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle.
Number
Stopped him
11,
dead in his tracks. Great vision.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and to...
Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ronaldinho. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Platini. Beckenbauer. Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, well played, well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 19, Johan Cruyff. Number 23.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this
Romario.
stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer
field,
and quickly.
Number 25.
Hazard.
Zola.
That is
Number
lovely.
24, Pushkash.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Oh, this is a terrific run. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Bellingham. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Seedorf. He's got away. Oh, shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in. Figo. Here's Makaleli. Ribéry. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a delicate pass. Gets his head on it!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Pelé. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff has it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pull it. And it's Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Makaleli. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Quarter of an hour played. Benfica are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Neymar. Figo. Chance here to counter. Oh, delightful ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Pelé. He's gone for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Lahm. Beckenbauer. And it's Ribéry. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Neymar. Figo. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Lazio finding their passes. Backward it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Zanetti. Neymar might just make this. Now it's Neymar.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
He gets big! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? That's it. He scores! Quality ball. He's found a way through. Ribéry providing an outlet on that flank. Figo. And that has been cleared. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Gets into some space. And this is Pele. Pele with the cross. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Opts for safety. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had it taken off him. Del Piero. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Can he get it through? Now it's Figo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Beckenbauer is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Zanetti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Makaleli. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good read, needed to be. Figo. Hullet. And this is Pele. Figo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Cruyff. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Now it's Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Take back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Substituição para o Benfica.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Número 4, Neymar. Número 13, número 11.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Seedorf is there to get rid.
Número 6, Hazard.
Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack.
Número 18, Ronaldinho.
And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. And Del Piero! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Del Piero deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Del Piero proves too strong. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Del Piero. Out to the left it goes. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Lovely feet. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Makalele is always looking to break lines. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Hazard. And he's forced to go back. Seedorf. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Hazard finds himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No outsmarting him this time. Ambitious ball here. Can he get onto this? Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Big chance! Goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Chance! Makalele can get it clear. Benfica leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Rodri. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ronaldinho. And it's Baggio. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we're done. Benfica have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. While plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
And it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. And it's gone back to the keeper. Schmeichel. He rises! Beckenbauer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Beckenbauer. Pullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pullet. This is promising. Lovely, now then. Big chance! Goal! Benfica! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Ukraine finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He is through here, and he's got his cross in. Succumbs to the pressure. Pull it. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. Xavi Alonso.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cafu cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Xavi Alonso. That pass has been well intercepted. Passes short and sharp. That has been slung wide. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Messi. He's got away. And this hits a shot! That's another chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ukraine with the corner, they're first. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Pele. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And they win it back again. Cruyff. Oh, this is a very good run. And this is Pele. Takes aim and crosses. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And a chance! Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely feet. Ibrahimovic! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Benfica go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Benfica definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Hullet, looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's been cut out, well played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. Pele. Messi. Now it's Pele. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into the... He gets big! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Beckenbauer.
Benfica really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Zanetti gets a foot in here. Some good work on the right flank here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Thuram. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Pirlo. Gets a good foot in there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mateus. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Neymar. That has been cut short. Pirlo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cafu gets into a good position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's opted for the long pass. Now it's Pele. Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Maldini calmly anticipates. Now it's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Picked out brilliantly. And he's running through.
Benfica clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's a threat. And the finish! Goal! Benfica! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14, Ibrahimovic.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 11.
Benfica get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Hazard.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Número 20, Seedorf. Número
Pass
7.
was just off target.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Thuram. Beckenbauer. Now Ronaldinho. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's one-on-one! Chance for a shot! And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what a mistake! Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar, and it's Hullet. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Couldn't squeeze it through. Benfica, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Zanetti. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Little pass back. Benfica are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Beckenbauer. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pelé. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff. And it's Thuram. That's Maldini. Roberto Carlos. It's Hullet. Beckenbauer. And it's Zanetti. Now Cruyff. Hullet. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. Beckenbauer. It's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. He gets big. It's anyone's ball now. And that has been clubbed away. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hullet. Neymar. Good read, needed to be.
Benfica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is a little undercooked. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckenbauer. Well, that pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted. Pull it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Maldini. Beckenbauer. And it's Zanetti. It's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. And this is Neymar. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
It's hit the crossbar. That has been knocked clear. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Benfica have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession.
Terrific header! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Benfica with the corner, they're first. And he's quick to get it clear again. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar picks it up out wide. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thinks about the shot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a throw-in. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, that's a key interception. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pull it. A probing pass. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos delivers. It is a corner, good chance.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Mbulu. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field, number 18, Mohamed Salah. Number 11, Neymar. Substitution.
Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And they win it back again.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. That is some save from De Gea. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. Here comes the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Showing good feet. And that has sent him sprawling. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Crosses it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Benfica are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score.
Benfica surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. In with the challenge. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lizarazu looking to hit the byline here. And that has been knocked clear. It's a good-looking delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Aimed beyond the defence. Gets his head on it! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Howson did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Howson has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and
And there goes the final whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility. A game where that much lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yeah, and they combined for all 3 goals.
Could be danger here! And they've got rid. Now it's Pelé. He might be in here. Chance for a shot. He's delivered all right.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Spread neatly. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played out towards the right wing. That's been slipped through. Adriano. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Neymar. He's found the way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Benfica with the corner, there first. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
I think that's offside, yes it is. Cafu. Ball played for Marquez. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. Del Piero is wide and looking to get onto this. Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
Fenerbahce are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Zanetti. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Pelé. Bullet. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Neymar. Ibrahimovic. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Zanetti. Beckenbauer. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's been played through. Shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Defending, and the finish! Oh, what has happened here? Drives it, terrific header! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Marquez. Cafu. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that looks a decent ball. Plays it across. Platini. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Neymar. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti, he's got full. It's hit the upright. Mateus, nicely worked. Pinches it off him. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Ibrahimovic. Pele. Oh, he's had a shot! He scores! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Benfica are at the... There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Benfica have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Adriano, and it's made its way to him. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Platini. Del Piero tries from a long way out. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Adriano. Time and again they are repelled. Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a good ball through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice sequence of passes this. And the shot's on here. Platini.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Fenerbahce finding their passes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pele, spread neatly. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maldini. Pele might just make this, and he's worked it through. Lovely, now then. He takes a shot! He scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.